Welcome back to 6 News at 6. Time to take a look at your weather. And of course, it's Thursday. You know what that means? Yes, it's almost Friday, but also that means our drought monitor has been updated. So of course we show that to you every Thursday, and we start off by comparing it to what we saw last week. So yeah, things were starting to get a little bit worse across the area last week. Again, yellow means abnormally dry. It is not technically a drought status, but it means we are transitioning back into that drought showing up across central Texas. So this was last week. And again, we didn't get any rain over the past week. So as you might imagine, that's right. Things are starting to spread out a little bit from the I-35 to the I-45 corridor, seeing a little bit of that moderate drought start to sneak back into the Brazos Valley and then parts of the northeastern central Texas area. So again, we need to get a little bit of rain, and spoiler alert, yeah, I just don't have a lot for you in the forecast. We're going to see some pretty sunny days here over the next several days, which is good news, but we would like to get a little bit more rain there to alleviate some of the drought that's trying to sneak back in. Again, no rain in the bucket today. Did make it back up to 87, very close to the seasonal average for this time of the year. 58 is where we started, and I mentioned it at 5. When we get to this time of the year, the air starts getting drier. We start to see some really large temperature swings from early morning through the afternoon. And today, 30 degrees, nearly 30 degrees in terms of how much we were able to warm up this afternoon. Out there right now, 84 in Temple, 85 in Waco, 84 in Marlin, still a little bit warmer, holding on to that heat a little bit better down in the Brazos Valley, where it's still closer to 90 degrees in College Station and in Hearn. Now, this is one of the keys right here. I talk a lot about humidity during the summer, during the fall. I talk a lot about it because it controls so much of what we feel outside. When our relative humidity numbers are around 30-35%, that's very comfortable. So that's the difference between saying, hey, it's 88 outside, that feels great, and saying, hey, it's 88 outside, I need to go back inside. That is what humidity can do for us. And again, all of this is because we're seeing those north winds still behind that front from yesterday, 5, 10 up to about 15 miles per hour. So nice little light breeze out there for you this evening. All in all, very nice weather, even though, yes, it was 87 degrees, still feels very nice. We're going to see a warming trend gradually into the weekend. You can see 88 here. That's still very close to the seasonal average for your Friday, your Saturday, 89. Keeping that 89 in place for Sunday. Now, this is where things start to warm up for us a little bit into next week, but still, we're going to be within 4 or 5 degrees of average. And again, with that dry air in place, it's still going to feel very nice across the area. Now, we do have to talk, of course, about Helene before we get to your 7-day forecast. Up to 130 miles an hour now with those winds. Again, this is now a Category 4 storm. We're now watching for landfall sometime in the 8 to 10 p.m. Central, so that's 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern time frame. That's when the strongest part of the storm is expected to make landfall. You can see it right there. We're still expecting a Category 2 storm by the time it makes it into Georgia, and then potentially we're talking about tropical storm force winds as far inland as Atlanta. So this is a very serious storm, very dangerous out there for parts of the Gulf Coast. As far as we are concerned, 88 for tomorrow, 89 on Saturday, same on Sunday, and then again, we're going to keep it right around the seasonal averages. We're going to keep it sunny, dry, and breezy throughout the next 7 days.